fucking nightmare. Hello chat, I'm back. What an absolute nightmare. I completely forgot, Imp. That fucking... oh, my brain's just fried. That fucking... reserved DHCP thing was like a thing. And then we had the fucking router updated, which basically reset everything. I have completely forgot to turn it back on. I literally sat here because I couldn't figure out what the IP was. I went through every number all the way up to like 113 of what it could be. It wasn't any of those. I was like, fuck's sake. So I went outside. I think, so I turned the NAS on too soon and I looked at the fucking digits because there was a power cut. Power came back on and then it flicked back off and then came back on again. And the IP that it had registered was 0.0.0.0.0, which you can't have. So I rebooted it. Got the address that it was, you know, connected to. Then I couldn't get into the fucking thing because it's all encrypted and I forgot my fucking password and all that shit. So I had to try. I was scrolling back through chat logs with people in the past of things. I was like, where the fuck is it? Randomly just tried a combination that happened to work. Nightmare. But we're back. Hello, folks. Sorry about that. Unfortunately, the bit goal's been reset. I need to add on. How many bits was on it? Was it 50? I was having a good morning, and that's just ruined it. Stressed me out. How do you add bits to this? Oh, here we go. There you go. No, Imp, I literally have a UPS. I have a UPS. I've just not set it up yet. I was like, oh, I'll do it once I'm back from holiday. Turns out I needed it now. Like, it's all there ready to go. I just haven't set it up. Haven't had time. I've been so fucking busy. It's ridiculous. Okay, we're back. Thank you for your patience, folks. I appreciate it. What a fucking disaster. What a disaster. I don't even know what the state the world's going to be in. Hopefully it's fine. Well, we're back live. Hopefully it doesn't happen again. Let's just fucking log back in and see what's going to happen here. Oh, it didn't even save. It put me back to this point. Okay. That's fine. Hello, Ash. How are you? The method was a bit of a long-ass method, like access to the NAS. Yes. That's one thing I did set up. I was like, right, if I'm doing this, if anything goes wrong, I want a fucking monitor. I want a monitor wired up so I have instant access to it. It's a nightmare. Sorry about that, folks. I'll try to not let that bother me too much, but that sort of thing, just with the issues we've had with the internet flicking off every so often, and now a power cut, like, which granted doesn't happen very often, but it's just annoying. So apologies, but hopefully we're all in the clear now. I'm looking at that guy up there, wondering if he's going to come down. It's very frustrating. It is extremely frustrating. Oh, he is coming. No, a NAS stands for network attached storage. So when people are saying, look up fucking whatsmyip.com, like, I understand you're trying to help, but that couldn't be any less helpful at that moment in time. Like, that's a completely different thing. Right, well, I did AFK. This isn't full yet, but I did AFK this last night for a few hours before I went to the business. Looks like that whole section is now full, which is great. This is filling up now. It's on its second row of chests. This is doing okay. So it's getting there. I've still got a ways to go. No, I've got it all set up and working now, but it's just a nightmare. For some reason, pin to quick access isn't working either. I can't figure that one out. No idea. No idea. I've got loads and loads of storage. It's all good. It's all good. Right, let's crack on with today's show. Folks, how's everybody doing? Thank you for being here. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I hope you're all doing well. Apologies about all that. We're all ready to rumble now. Things are hunky-dory. We're all gravy. Button does know what he's doing when it comes to computers, and sometimes a little knowledge just pisses people off. And I read it, and I saw multiple people say it, and I was like, I understand you're trying to help, but that it literally could not be any less helpful. But it's not, the problem is nothing to do with that. It's about a local network IP address, not your actual IP address, not your main IP address. You have your IP address and you have all these sub-addresses. So every device that connects to the internet has its own separate address that goes to your internet. It's a local IP that it gives it. And that number can be anywhere from 0 all the way up to 999. I don't know if it can go beyond that, I'm not sure. But it goes way up. Usually it's in the first 100 or so IP addresses. But this one would put it all the way up to 200 and something. So I was going through them one by one. I would have found it eventually, but I stopped at 107. I was like, no, there's no way it's past this point. So. Not 1 to 999. Did I say 9? Fucking idiot. Sorry, 256 is the max, but you can't have 256, so it's 255. This is what I mean. I'm frazzled at the moment. I'm absolutely frazzled. So anyway. That's how that works. $999. Right. Anyway, but this is what we did last show. This is what we did last stream. We have marked out how big this thing's roughly going to be. We blew up this hill, so this hill's now gone. We do have a small issue of water. I think I want to start by completing this square entirely. How many blocks do we decide it was? Was it 177? I think it was 177. Or did we add on to 100? Maybe we had it on to 180. We might have done that, actually. When I don't, and I did... When I don't, and I wish I did, as I would have picked a better graphics card for my custom PC, but I don't know if the 1661 is good enough. For 1080p gaming, a 1660 is absolutely perfectly fine. Nothing wrong with it. Let's learn about subnet masks. No, let's not do that. Let's not do that. Let's ban Jethead. That sounds like a fun game. All in favor of banning Jethead, please raise your hand. 128 plus 49. Let's do 128, 46, 177. Cool. How to convert your master binary. Oh, God. I mean, I know what you're talking about and you're giving me a headache. It works out at 2 stacks of 49ish. Yeah, 6060 for 1080p gaming is absolutely fine. They're solid cards. And upgrading a graphics card, as long as it's not in like a custom loop or anything like that, is one of the easiest things upgrading the system. So should you ever want to upgrade it, you just need to make sure it fits. Make sure your power supply can give it enough power. It'll fit into your PCIe 16 slot. Everything will be hunky-dory. One of the easiest things you can do. Well, apologies for the frustrations of all that chat. Anybody that's in the understands the IT world knows that these things can be incredibly frustrating at times. But everything that was frustrating was from my own doing. So yeah, but 2K is 1440. So 1440, a 6060 is not going to do 1440. 1080p. There comes a point where 1080p will be able to just run on, essentially, what the hell am I doing? 1080p will be able to run absolutely fine. And 6060 is sort of that point on any game. When you start going into the 2K territory, I mean, that's significantly higher resolution, right? Like it's not, I don't think it's double. I think it's more than double. To go from 1080p to 2K, isn't it like a 4x or something like that? In pixels. And then 2K to 4K is another 4x. I think it's like 8 times more or something like that. I forget the math for it, but it's something like that. Your VOD just uploaded 27 minutes. Well. Morning, Violet. How are you? Jethead's giving me a headache. I actually have a headache. I need a hug, chap. I need a hug. My morning's all gone to shit. I need a hug. I mean, it is. I mean, that is true for the resolution, Ash. But isn't the pixel count more than the resolution though? Like, I'm fairly sure pixel count is like way higher. What are you doing, Barton? Thank you, folks. I appreciate it. I could be wrong on that, but I thought the curve up was enormous. So like 4K to 8K is humongous. Thank you, Am. I appreciate that. Okay, that should roughly fit what we're trying to do. So that is the total area that this whole thing, this whole storage room is going to take up. What we do need to figure out is how big the temple is going to be versus the hole that's going underneath it. That's what we do need to figure out. Because we worked this out for the actual temple was it 59 by 59 or 49 by 49? I think it was 59. So that's just the temple. That doesn't even include the outside part. And then we've got to figure out how we're going to do the bottom bit. I recently took a poll. And found that 100% of the people in the tent were angry when it collapsed. Oh. I hate that I like that. I recently took a poll. That's pretty high up there. That is pretty high up there. Unfortunately, there's a fine on top of that. Yeah, I'll give you an 8.5 for that, Mike. I enjoyed it. Should be 100-bit fine, but... It might be different in pixels, since widescreen 4040p, not normal. Oh, well. It's evident how much more power you need by just, if you just look at graphics cards, like to run a game at 144 Hz 1080p versus 140 Hz 1440p, you need a major boost in processing power. I can't remember what the plan was. Are you building anything under the monument? Yeah, we're doing a tribute to the Season 2 storage room. We're going to do like the Mayan temple. Like we had the Guardian temple below the floor before. We're going to have the Mayan temple for the actual build of what we did in Season 2 below the floor in the center. What are we building? We're building a humongous storage area, mate, that's going to be able to automatically store every single item in the game. Can you still get the Twitch cape? No. I mean, we measured it as 59 by 59 yesterday, from corner to corner. We weren't actually standing on the temple. We were just one corner out from the edge, which is how we'd have it with the perimeter. But we're going to have to come another few out anyway to sort of embed it in the ground slightly, I think. Is Explode even still an emote? Oh, it is. Giants explode. Can we do a button stream? Can we do button stream bingo? As in, like, every time I do a certain thing, check it off the list. I think we're going to have to start, but I mean, do we... No, the water is going to have to go because the thing below is going to be too big. Sorry, folks. That whole fiasco of the power going out and all the Nash drama has actually stressed me out. I've got a headache. And I feel really on edge. I don't feel relaxed whatsoever. So I do apologise. We'll do our best to come round from that, but... Okay. Apology not accepted, right? You really want the Twitch cape? It's too late, man. It's gone. That shit is gone. Nah, we'll be alright, Speedy. We'll power through. We'll power through. Tallball, thank you for the on-screen celebration, man. Appreciate it. Unfortunately, it doesn't add to the bit stream, which I mean, if that survives today, I'll be amazed after the fiasco we just had to go through. We shall see. Yeah, you can actually buy them on eBay. I don't know how much they are, but you can. What was it at? It was at 50. That's where it should be. But all rhythm of the start of the stream is lost because the stream died. And yeah, we lost even like more time on the stream because of it. So bum bum bum.
And his name
we'll
is
see.
Matrix.
We'll see. Exonerated with 1,000 biddies.
Let's just gotta give it a jump start here then.
I appreciate that. Thank you very much, pal. That's super kind of you. Kanga, thank you for the 100 bits. I appreciate it, pal. I'll cheer you up with that. I appreciate it. No, I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm just... What it is, this is the main thing about this, right? Obviously, I'm away on Monday. I'm going on a vacation with the missus for 6 days. Time off as a streamer is absolutely terrifying. I've seen people go away for like a couple of weeks, come back,
Bollocks.
and I've seen literally a good example.
The streak can be saved.
There is still time. It's not. We're not in action station panic mode yet. But when you go away for a long period of time, I've seen streamers go away for 2 weeks that were averaging 500, 600, 700 viewers and come back to nothing, right? And
hey, Button. My coffee this morning was shit. It tasted like mud. I complained to the barista and she said I would hope so. It was fresh ground this morning.
And his name is
Terrible.
Matrix.
Thank you, Johnny. I appreciate it. Thank you for your tournament. I'm going to give you
Don't panic just yet.
a 6.7, Johnny. Robert Duck with the 1,300 biddies. Thank you, mate. There's no panic. We're not in panic stations yet, but when you take, yeah, so I've seen people go away and come back and they've had nothing. They've gone from being a full-time streamer to no job. So the time off and stuff is like terrifying in itself. So when I have a schedule leading up to me having some time off and that gets interrupted, I mean, I know we did 15 hours a few days ago, but like when it gets interrupted by power going out, internet dropping out, this is all time that's being knocked off the stream. I can't really stream longer at the moment because I have so many jobs to do before I'm away and everything like that. That's that just adds to the stress of it all. Like there's not enough hours being done before going away and stuff, so that just adds to it all, makes it worse. So that's sort of another element of it. And then to lose the streak to like something stupid like that happening, losing a bunch of time, that then has a knock-on effect. Like, it's just a lot. So we'll be okay. We'll power through. It's just in your head, you're like, oh, we're not as sure as are you. You're a warrior. I appreciate that, but the premise remains the same. The premise does remain the same. I know we have a lot of people that watch the stream that hang out every day. I'm very, very grateful for that. We have an amazing community. But the premise of the effect that time off has on your business or whatever remains the same. Remains the same. Someone else? That's that one. Dog shit pun. So it's all just a bunch of stress added up at the moment, but we'll be fine. So thank you all for the support. We are on a hype train. Hooray! The streak is saved. God food for the 2,000 biddies. Hooray!
Chat, if you have a Linux machine, don't forget to remove the French language pack to save space. Sudo rmfr/.
I feel like I should have got that. I don't know. Godfrey, thank you for the 2,000 bits, pal. Really do appreciate that. Button woos, button yos, button hoorays in the chat. The streak lives on. Let's get it updated. Let's get it updated. Oh, dear. Thank you very much, guys. Fucking hell. I really do appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Do you have drops enabled? There are no drops at the moment. Oh, dearie me. Holes, thank you for the 100 bits. ST Jalana, thank you for the 100 bits. Thank you all for the support as well, once again. Rubber Duck, thank you, pal. Johnny, Vamtrot, Pony, Kanga, thank you so much. Exonerated with 1,000 bits. Thank you very much, pal. Appreciate it all, guys. Thank you very, very much. I can't think thank you again as well. I don't know if I caught that. No, thank you, mate. Really kind of you, pal. Oh, that deletes every file. Oh, I see. I see. I'm with you. You won't lose stream, we're only here for the drop. No, but time off for anyone that's a full-time streamer that's not, like, doesn't have thousands of viewers is genuinely terrifying. Like, I don't go on vacations in the year. I just don't. Not anything that's over, like, a day or two. Because they are absolutely terrifying. And you can ask any partner streamer that and I'll tell you exactly the same. Can you title the stream Twitch Capers Dub? You act like people will read that. Bold of you to assume people read the title. Holes, thank you for the 100 bits. 96% on level 3. Thank you very much, guys. Really do appreciate all the love. Super, super kind of you all. Thank you. And the streak lives on. That is all. That is a lovely weight off my shoulders there. Thank you very much. The streak continues. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Is it your birthday today, Noisy? Is your birthday today? It is. Oh, happy birthday, Noisy. Have a fantastic day. Welcome to 1 year of getting older. I think you're the same age as me now, right? I think you've just turned. Are you 25 now? I think so. Or are you a year younger? I can't remember. Well, welcome to the quarter of a century club, if it is 25. Have a good birthday. Have a Guinness for me. Plenty of drinks, plenty of food. And have a fantastic birthday. 30 seconds left at 96%. 25 now. Oof. Quarter of a century, Noisy. Damn. Salute that shit, folks. Well, it might be saved. It's 96%. It's possible to save it. Tallpool, thank you for the bit, pal. Appreciate it. I signed up for 1 minute and we make the target. Yeah. Chat fucking smashed it out the park again. 10 seconds. Johnny with the 5 biddies. I think it's done, though. Salute that shit. It is out of here. It is out of here. Thank you for the support, folks. I appreciate it. Keeping the streak alive. Because if we had lost the streak to a daylight today, I'd have been fuming. I'd be fuming. If we lose it on just a normal stream and we don't make it, then that's totally fine. But if we lost it on a... because the stream was cut short because of technical difficulties, it'd just be the worst. It'd be so bad. You know we love you too, Noisy. Have a fantastic birthday. Have a good birthday. Can we add the Edna mode gif which says no capes? Do you know what? If this goes on much longer, I might do it. That would be quite amusing. No capes. The other question is, do we want this land to be totally flat? I don't know. Maybe not completely flat, but mostly flat. I think is probably a good idea. We need a 30,000 bit day to make up for the 6 days you'll be gone. Don't get me wrong, that'd be fucking great, but that is incredibly unlikely. Those sorts of days are very few and far between. It's here. Although that's another part of being. This is the thing. Like, streaming is a fucking great job. I absolutely love it. But there's pros and cons to being your own boss, and it goes for any person that's self-employed. I'm sure there's many in here that are self-employed, but going away and knowing that you have currently zero income, unless you have a situation where you have people working for you, it's not so bad. But if you're like a sole trader that just works on your own, going away and knowing you have zero income for the next X amount of time is not a nice feeling. I might even try and do some IRL streams while I'm away. Even if it's just a just chatting thing for a little bit. I'm going to take my laptop, so I might even do that and just give it a whirl. Because I can't take my IRL streaming setup, unfortunately. But although that would be a bit shit though, if I have to do it for my laptop and all I can do is sit there in a hotel room talking to chat. That'd be a bit crap. You know, you'd want to explore and sort of look around a little bit. Sneak and ride your luggage to a fishing shroom. That would be cool. If I was taking a suitcase, like a full-blown case. I'm a man, so I travel with basically nothing. But if I was taking a full-blown suitcase, I probably would do. I probably would take my IRL streaming stuff. People do it on my phone all the time. Yeah, I don't know if I could do it on my phone. My phone's old-ish. It's nearly 5 years old. It only gets 4G. The camera's not great on it. I don't know how IRL streaming through this thing would go. It might work. Maybe. That's true, Shmini. I did contemplate doing that. We'll leave this as it is for now. I've got it. V-share a pint with chat in a pub. Find a... What's V-share? I don't know what that is. Okay, we've got to deal with this water, folks. What's going to be the best way of dealing with this? We could just go sponges galore, but unfortunately a lot of it's going to replenish. Maybe we do like dirt canals and divide it into like 4s, maybe? V-share... Y-share was my typo. Trying to type over a massive Lego model. Oh, you just meant share a pint. Me and Matt have contemplated doing that. I don't know if anybody would watch it. I mean, people enjoyed it when me and Matt were a bit pissed at Insomnia streaming. But we have contemplated going to a pub and just going live and having some beers and chilling with chat. We have contemplated doing that. I don't know if that's something you'd be interested in, chat. But... You and Matt were fun at Insomnia? Yeah, even though I was annoyed at Matt for putting the stream live, we did have a good laugh. I wasn't annoyed, but I felt bad for all the people that lost their watch streaks. It was a good laugh. Although those people are rebuilding them now, slowly. Make it all flat first, build up around after. I think that's the best way. Yeah, probably. We want it to be this level, though, where this stone is. And probably deeper in some places. I think we make it all flat. We make it all flat first, and then we won't TNT dupe. And we'll just do what we did before when we needed the bottom bit cleared out and just go like pillars of TNT. Oh god. Oh my god, they're fighting the llamas. What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh, fucker. You worry about the weirdest things. Well, I do. These guys drop... Oh, of course they do. Oh, true, because it comes in potion... Yeah, you're actually right. You're right. True. I know you're worried about all the time off. Will be good for you and your energy levels. Oh, massively. Yeah, yeah. We'll come back fucking rejuvenated, but... It's just part of running a business and the love of what you do. That's all it is. That's all it is. They drop a bottle without a player kill. So if you were to build a raid farm, you could farm those bottles quite easily. You're having a break. I won't be having a break from streaming, don't I? Well, sort of. I'm going on vacation for 6 days. I'm going away with the missus on Monday, and I'll be back on streaming on Sunday. So it's like 6 days off. We've got today's stream, tomorrow's stream, and Sunday's stream, and then I'm gone. I can't stream on Saturday because I'm away. Where to? I'm going to an island in the middle of the Mediterranean. Okay. What a dress. I'm obviously not going to give you that. Yeah, England play tonight. That's very true. I'm hoping I'll have time to watch the game, but I've got so much to do. I don't know if I'll have time to watch it. Usually last Euros I got to sit down and watch loads of games, but times have changed. There's a lot more to my life now than just streaming. We've got other businesses we're running and projects we're trying to do. I just don't really have time. But we're in the gym now. That's burning a couple hours of the day every day. We just don't have time. Any benefit to scheduling reruns on here? No. Reruns. I said from the start, a rerun, once I saw how they were doing them, a rerun will absolutely just kill the channel rather than help it grow. Because when they might be different now, but when they first came out, there was no way of telling whether the stream was actually live or not, other than a little tiny, like, figure of 8 circle or whatever, where it would usually have a red dot. That was the only way of telling. And I watched a streamer that I won't name. I watched them do reruns every night when they weren't streaming. They'd do their live show, and then they'd do reruns. And on their days off, they'd do reruns. And I watched their numbers absolutely plummet because obviously people were joining thinking they were live. They weren't there. And then just stopped joining because they didn't know when they were live and when they weren't. So... yeah, that's why we have the VODs channel. If you want to see something that's already happened, go check out the YouTube VODs channel. It's a great place to catch anything you missed. We've got from day 1 of season 2 all the way up to season 3 and onwards. It's 700 videos on there now, including our 27-minute stream from earlier. Unfortunately, it doesn't upload because we need to get 1,000 subs, and then I can upload longer videos. So the 15-hour stream won't process on this. And there's a few 12 hours and stuff that won't process until this hits 1,000 subs. Wow. So do go subscribe over here, because then we can start putting up longer VODs for people to be able to see. Go check it out. Curiosity giving Cremmy a sub. Thank you, mate. Appreciate that. You appreciate the VOD channel? Oh, I'm glad. Yeah, we do run the VOD channel at a loss, but I know it is helpful to a lot of people. So it's worth it. Like, I make 0 from that channel. If we hit 1,000 subs, actually, we will be able to start making a little bit of money from it, which should be really handy. It costs me about $150-ish a year to run that, to run the VODs channel. About $150 a year. But if we get to 1,000 subs, hopefully that can be a net 0, so it costs me nothing. That'd be great. Curiosity, thank you for giving a sub to Elite Jewel. I appreciate that. Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sweet. That'll be good. I don't know why did I just get a tiny bit of dirt? Like that was going to be enough. No way. Oh, shit. I've just realised something. We're going to want to blow all this up with TNT, aren't we? I guarantee that there's underwater caves galore underneath this. Oh, dear. We are in trouble. That's going to be a pain in the ass. World Eaters? Yeah, I don't know how you actually make one of those. What is a World Eater? Is that still just TNT duping? Minecraft 121 World Eater.
Hey guys, Potato here.
Like, are these straightforward to make? Where's the final product of this thing?
These proportions TNT Observer.
Oh, a World Eater is literally just a TNT duper. That's it. Wait, is that it?
So.
Oh shit. What the fuck? This is Ilmango's World Eater building tutorial. What the fuck? Look at the size of this thing. To be fair, we already know how to build one of those. Like, we've got it up there. All you'd have to do is multiply that out. And these are the bits that send them back. And just change the obsidian piece to that on this side. And they would just continuously go back and forth on the same spot forever, blowing all this up. Oh, that one also moves down every time. Oh, that's true. Yeah, because if it just went back and forth, it would eventually hit the bottom. Yeah, true. True. Oh, the lava sweepers. Well, the lava sweepers were actually called water sweepers. We just repurposed them for lava. Like, that would work here, but in this case... In this case, we have an issue of... it's not very deep, so there's not really a lot of point. It is slightly deep here, but it's also not very wide. Over here, I don't know how it works with grass. I assume it just pushes through grass. It might get stuck on grass. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4. But doing it this way, just quick and easy with sponges. It would be cool to build your storage in a mountain just like the one you destroyed. No, it won't be as cool as what we're about to do with the this ocean temple thing. What the fuck is this? Look how deep this goes. Ocean Temple is So Season 2, Ancient City. What do you mean Ocean Temple is So Season 2? An Ancient City isn't really like a building though, is it? An Ancient City is kind of just lots of deep slate. That's kind of it. True, Reese? I am actually very excited to start playing more modded. Ditaki says kebab. Have we got any kebab fans in the house? 1, 2, 3, 4. I love a kebab. I fucking love it. I don't give a shit if there's so much oil that you can physically feel your arteries clogging up. A kebab is good stuff. Got a HSP last night. Oh, lovely. Speeder, thank you for the 24. Quickly ruined by plasma. Honestly, the other week, maybe like 3 weeks ago, we got a Turkish for dinner. We got a takeaway. And usually, like after a night out, right, I'll always have a doner kebab. I'll go to a fucking kebab shop, and I'll be like, boss. And he goes, button. Knows me. He's a doner wrap, lettuce mayo. I'm like, yes, you know, boss man, you know, get it up. So get me a doner wrap, lettuce and mayo, and it's fantastic. But this week, a few weeks ago, I was like, let's try something different. Not say different, I've had it before, but let's try something I've not had in a while. So I was like, let me get a chicken sheesh wrap with lettuce and mayo. And then I want their rice and chips. And this fucking chicken sheesh wrap might be the best thing I ever put in my mouth. It was just sensational. Like, oh my god, I'm salivating thinking about it. It was just juicy, gorgeous chicken. Feel like mayo running down my fingers. It was just unreal. Your chips had chicken salt? No way. $1 PM on a Thursday, now you want a kebab. Well, maybe, Heather, you should get yourself what we call a munch box. You ever had a munch box from a kebab shop? Not many kebab places do them, to be fair. But they are rising in popularity. You pick chicken over any other meat? Oh, I don't know. Doner meat with just fucking... It's just full of just shit. Oh, it's so good. I love it. Need to repair my shovel. We're looking good though. I like it. Why am I being bread? Why am I being bread? I don't know how many people... Has anybody here actually heard of a lunchbox? I don't know if you get them in other places in the world. Let's do a kebab shop lunchbox. Like... To be fair, all of these do not look appetizing. They look like... I know they'd be so good, but they don't look appetizing at all. But a munch box, or a munchy box, whatever you want to call them, is basically... You get a bit of everything. Different places do different ones, but there's one that I love that one near me does. And it's like a large pizza box. They cover the entire bottom of it with chips. On top of the chips, they cover the chips with doner meat. On top of the doner meat, they cover it with shredded chicken sheesh. On top of that, they lay like chicken wings all over it. And then they fold the box up and give it to you. And it's like, they cost like 25 quid, but there's so much food. It's insane. You can feed like 4 people with it. In Australia, you call that a snack pack. How the fuck are you calling that a snack pack? There is so much food. That is more than a snack. In the US Midwest, we call it a garbage plate. Garbage plate? I don't know how I feel about that. But it's not garbage, it's goodness. Where are you guys getting garbage from? I picked up some slime balls from someone. The Burnistown Ultimo Munchie Box video. What the hell? I don't even know what that is. We do have bin lids here too. Is that what you guys call it? That's insane. Hey, Cazador, how you doing, mate? Good to see you, pal. Don't shoot me. How are we getting on, Kaz? Are we still developing packs these days? Not seen you in a while. I have no idea. A garbage can pizza is a classic in the Midwest. Let's have a look. Garbage can. Oh, it's literally just a pizza with just fucking everything on it.
A computer can take over much of this control and act than a human being. And all this
Currently working on Project Nope Zone. I mean, well, naturally I assume that's something relating to Project Ozone. Because I know that OG's not around anymore. Like, can you give us some details on it? Is it like, is it going to be like an expert mode type thing? Or is it just going to be stupidly difficult? It does, I mean, it does look like someone's turned over a plate of food into the bin. I mean, true. You can do, Bonnie, yeah. Can do. We'll take a look. We need to make more of those oozing potions. This will work really well. My mum and dad share a lunchbox and still have leftovers for a few days. Oh, 100%. Like, there's so much food in them. It's crazy. Jesus. That was loud.
New Ultimo Munchie Box for Bobby Spice. It's got chips, fritters, fried onions, vegetable pakora, chicken pakora, square sausage pakora, pakora pakora, 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 a burger in a sesame bun, a burger in a morning roll, a burger on a sandwich with a sandwich is 2 other burgers and the burger is a pie. A packet of totty scones, cheese ball, cola bowls, ice balls, a pot noodle, a kettle to make your pot noodle, a sim care, a nice wee Shiraz, hash, magnetic eyelashes, a meprazole, a lighter, pakora, a Doogie Donley action figure, an adjusting span, a big pickled onion, spare pants, Johnny's, pakora, a copy of Victor Hugo's classic Les Miserables, a fake passport, pakora, cheesy pasta, some arsehole's wick, pakora, a bottle of limeade, and a wee stupid bit of lettuce draped over the top of it, all for £2.50.
Shots. Would buy. £2.50, damn right. I'll do it just for the spare pants. Yeah, it's supposed to be difficult and supposed to be a combination of all the ozones and Error 404. Interesting. Is that like an ETA for that? Or is it just it's done when it's done type thing? Well, I look forward to giving it a whirl. Casual when it comes out. Have to give us a bell, mate. You know, I'm a big old fan of the Project Ozone series, the franchise. It's done when it's done. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay. I'm leaving. Have you tried Dead Pines Minecraft One Chunk Challenge? We did a One Chunk Challenge years ago. I can't remember how many years ago, but it was a long, long time ago. I'm trying to think if it was a mod pack. Was it a mod pack? I actually don't know. It might have been a mod pack. Don't think it was vanilla. One chunk challenges are quite fun. I will say that. I do enjoy one chunk challenges. Tell you what, we might have some spare dirt in here. I reckon we just... Oh no, we're going to have to dig it all anyway. Let's just mine up. I think we might have done it in a mod pack years ago. The one chunk challenge. It was good fun. Always good fun. Would I do it again? I don't know if it was that good of fun. The problem with the one chunk challenge is it can be quite repetitive content, being in the same chunk over and over again. Ominous bottles give you bad omen. It's the new way of getting it. Because you have omen for the trial chambers now, you also have omen for raids as well. Yeah, they've changed the whole way that bad omen works now, yeah. Hey, Mr. Crunch, how you doing, pal? My fellow trucker. 14 months, mate. Welcome back. Thank you, pal.
Hey, yo.
Hey, yo. Oh, wait, Mr. Crunch. Good to see you, mate. Yeah, so the dudes with the banners drop them. You can also get them. I believe you can get them from the trial chambers themselves. That's what you've been playing since. I wish I had my old user profile. I had like so many people working for me, not like actual people, but like in the game. I hired loads of other trucks. Like, I think there needs to be a global agreement. I think we need to put a global contract out to every country in the world to change how long a day is. To say that there's no longer 24 hours in a day, and instead there's 36 or 48 hours in one day cycle. Because there is not enough time in the day whatsoever. Sleep less. I can't sleep any less than I do. Because I'll just be exhausted all the time. Time is a man-made concept. That's actually true. Like, the concept of a week is completely made up. Like, every day is another day. The weekend doesn't actually exist. It's just something that was invented so that you feel that you have 48 hours of freedom for a couple of days. That is very true, though. The weekend doesn't exist. Like, it's not Saturday, it's just another day. Bado was such a pain to the bot was so useful. I mean, it is much more useful, that's true. That is true. Yeah, I wish I could sleep less. I really do. At this current moment in time, I am stretched almost as thin as I can possibly go. With balancing things between relationship life, running this business, running my other businesses, gym, having time to actually fucking eat, sleeping, like socialising with friends where I can. Like, I'm pretty much stretched as thin as I can. There's not a lot more I could do unless I started giving up certain things. I.e. not sleeping for like 7-8 hours in a night. Raving? I don't do none of that shit, man. I can't lie. The idea of a rave being up until 5, 6, 7 o'clock in the morning, it just sounds fucking dreadful to me. 2, 3, 4. I can't stand it. Like, I completely understand why some people like it, but most of those people work 9 to 5 jobs, so they can do that on a Friday and be fucked on the Sunday, not have to worry about going to work or anything like that. I don't have that luxury, so you know, I got shit to do. I don't have time to be up until 6, 7 o'clock in the morning doing fucking God knows what. Crack? No, you wouldn't do that at a rave. You do something like Mandy or... I mean, some people choose Cat, but... That's not for me. I've experienced that in my life. I've always said I'd be open to trying things. Been there, done that. I get why people love it. Completely get it. But I just don't have time to do it. I don't want to do it. I've got things I want to do, things I want to achieve. And being up until 7 AM off my nut is not going to help me do that. So... You're addicted to sleeping? Sleeping's so good. Yeah, that's the thing, Pedro. I literally... I couldn't do it. I could not manage with a child. Unless the missus was a stay-at-home mum, I couldn't do it. Like, to look after the kid. And I could spend a bit of time with him or her, but I just do not have time to look after the kid. Grew up and found new friends? Oh, of course. Oh, there's so... Look at this. There's going to be a fucking underwater cave under this shit. No, that's it. I am sort of at that turning point, I think. This is getting deep now, but this... I am sort of at that turning point in life. And it's a point that comes... Every so often it happens. Where you find that you don't fit in with a group of people anymore. These are people that I've known for 20 plus years, you know. Some of them anyway. And it comes a point where you feel you don't fit in with those people anymore. Because, you know, perhaps you have different life aspirations and things like that. And I'm sort of at that point at the moment. Where I do in some environments, but a lot of my friends love going to raves. Love going to raves. Love vibing to fucking house music. Where it's just, you know. It's just not my scene. It does not interest me in the slightest. Martin, you're a streamer billionaire. You can just pay for childcare. I mean, I wish. That'd be great. If you're going to use sponges, maybe do a portal where you are now to dry sponges quickly. Probably not a bad idea. Although the portal's only there, it's not exactly far. You're getting old. Yeah, to be fair, I'm a lot more mature than a lot of people I know. Which may surprise people on there, but... Maturity-wise, without tooting my own horn, I think I'm leaps and bounds ahead of many of the people I'm friends with. And I've sort of always been that way. Your priorities change over time? Yeah, perhaps that too. Like, I've had my fun. I've had my years of clubbing and getting in at 6, 7 in the morning. Getting pissed 4 or 5 times a week. I've had my fun with that now. And now I've got shit to do. You know? Now I've got shit to do. Not a kid anymore, you know? I want Barton to be a billionaire so freaking bad. I want to be a billionaire so freaking bad. I wouldn't want to... do you know what? Of course I wouldn't mind being a billionaire, but... I'd be quite happy being... just comfortable. Comfortable, well, I've got a good income coming in. If I want to go on a holiday for 2 weeks, I can go on a holiday for 2 weeks. Doesn't matter. The missus wants a new car. She can have a new car. Like, it's not a problem. Being that level of comfortable would be fine by me. That'd probably involve having a solid income of, like, I don't even know how much a month, but a good amount. Good amount. You know, enough to retire my parents. That'd be great. I'd love to do that. Pay off their mortgage. It'd be amazing. Reese gifted a sub to Giggle Cum. Wow, there we go. Great, you can afford to have kids. You'll never have any kids. That is incorrect. We're already on the path to greatness and success. Maybe kids come when I'm like 30. A little ways down the line. Totally fine. Wow. In 5 years, we're going to be in a very different place. For me, the energy and the power and the focus we're putting on the mission. Mr. Crunch gifted 5 subs. Thank you, mate. I appreciate that, dude. If I look where I was 5 years ago to 5 years now, knowledge-wise and character-wise, it's just leaps. It's night and day. I'm a different person entirely. 5 years from now, that knowledge gets applied, adding layers and layers of more knowledge and more hard work. And we will be giggling. Giggle Cum over Bean Dealer. Oh, definitely. Nightwolf could take a leaf out of Giggle Cum's name. In 5 years, things will be more expensive too. Just say it. I raised 5 kids. I know how hard it is. Absolutely, things will be more expensive. Of course they will. Which is why you must beat the curve. It's a snowball effect. If you do it right. Once money becomes more money, you can outrun things of inflation. And it goes... If I kept going the way I was going 5 years ago, I think I'd be dead by now. I probably wouldn't be dead, but I'd be in a bad way. I think I'd be in a bad way. Probably have all kinds of health problems. Yeah, it wouldn't be good. Is there any requirements you need to get a gifted sub? No. To increase your chances, you can do things like follow to the channel, be active in the chat. That'll always increase your chances. But you can get it. You can get one even if you've never been in the channel before. So I wonder if I'd get away with a name like Piss Muncher. Definitely not. Also, Nightwolf, heads up, Piss Muncher isn't even funny. So please don't change your name to that. That's not a funny name. Hey, there you go, Tipsy Turtle. One of our very kind members of the community. Mr. Crunch has gifted you a sub. Enjoy. What is funny, though? I mean, I told you. Go funny name generator. There's plenty more on there. I told you before, Bean Dealer isn't funny. Piss Muncher's not funny. You're not thinking... You're thinking too hard, now. That's what you're doing. You're thinking far too hard about trying to be funny. Hi, Boomflex. How are you, mate? Good to see you, mate. Good to see you, dude. Have a good day at work, Holes. Take care. Enjoy, Tips Taylor. Enjoy. Shit, we're out. No, this is for the huge mega storage room at Urban Hangman. We've got this massive area leveled out now. Put these on. We've got this massive area squared out. As you can see. This water has to go because this is all going to be leveled. It's actually not far away from being done. I don't know if we'll TNT it or if we'll just mine it because it's going to get less and less because these hills will just start ending. But then we'll get rid of the water and then we'll be pretty good to go with the actual structure. It's coming along nicely. In fact, we're killing two birds with one stone here because we're taking the dirt from here and repurposing it. I don't know why I've still got this netherite. I don't even need it anymore. Killing birds? How dare you? Mate, I saw a pigeon on our bird feeder the other day get absolutely annihilated by a hawk. It was pretty crazy. It was chilling on the bird feeder in the garden, just eating the little like nuts and seeds or whatever that were in there. This fucking hawk just... I looked 1 second, bang, just came out of nowhere. And feathers galore. Just annihilated this pigeon. I was like, wow, that was pretty sick. Rip the pigeon. Oh, we're out. Hawks are mental. They are pretty crazy. Bean Dealer made me think of coffee. If Niall had come up with Baked Bean Dealer, that would have been funny. That would actually been funny. But he went with Bean Dealer, which wasn't funny, which we told him before he changed his name. And then his second suggestion was Piss Muncher, which also wasn't funny. So, the guy needs some help with coming up with funny names. Why is Baked Bean funny, but Bean isn't? Well, exactly as Curiosity said. It makes you think of like coffee or something. Like, that's Coffee Dealer. Like, whatever. Baked beans are funny. They make you fart, you know? You're dealing baked beans. It would have been funnier, you know. 3, 4. When I have a look at the live feed, my CCTV, the stream crashes. Dun dun dun. Sounds like an EMP. Hawk versus Pigeon is just unfair. Well, it didn't stand a chance. It didn't stand a chance, mate. It's got wrecked. But that's nature. Like, you do wonder, you're like, if I was outside, could I have scared it off? But gotta let nature run its course, you know? If a shark is hungry for a seal, are you gonna stop it from tearing the seal in half? No. It's just nature. Nature can be cruel. What the fuck is going on here? Some sort of salmon run. Well, today's project, at the moment we're working on the storage room. We're clearing out the water for this. I'm so annoyed that we lost like half an hour of the stream today. It's really pissed me off. Like, technically it should be 1 o'clock right now. I wish I didn't have so much to do, because we could do another like longer stream. I really enjoyed the 15 hour we did the other day. It was really good fun. It was a blast. Some great games. Honestly, it went by like it was nothing. I reckon I could have easily done another 9. Made it 24 hours. Nice, Boomflex. You're not part of. Was it all the mods you were a part of? I can't remember who you were a part of now. I think it was all the mods. For. Hopefully 18 hours in a couple of months. I have a date for that already penciled out. But we've got to do 41 streams between then and now. If we don't make it, I mean, that's pretty unlikely we're going to do 41 streams between then and now. It was a date in August. I can't remember what date it was. It was sometime in August. Maybe we'll just do a subathon of some sort. I don't know. Yeah, you were with all the mods, then with the FTB, and then left the community entirely. Oh, shit. I had no idea you were with FTB for a while. Some great driving button. I mean, I thought I wasn't that bad at driving. I thought I did quite well. I might even be banned. Should we have a look if I'm banned? That person was calling for me to be banned at the end of it. I did tell them it wasn't my fault. I didn't mean to do it. It wasn't intentional. Oh, there's updates. Oh, is that to the game? Oh. Let's have a look here. See what happens. You did interactions, then dipped. Oh. Let's have a look. No, it looks pretty good. Looks like it will let me in. Oh my god, this is so much music. Adam! Morning, Adam. How you doing, pal? Yeah? Looks like it's letting me in. Connection established. Yeah, I'm good. With 55 bags in debt, but don't worry about that. Damn it, I want to play more of that. I want to play more of that. Unfortunately, I can't. I've got shit to do. I lost my streak when I was here yesterday. We had a power cut, Curly. About 28 minutes into the stream. No, it wasn't the internet. We had a power cut. Everything turned off. So unless you manage to catch that, streaks are dead. I'm 55,000 debt plus 110,000. I don't know how much debt you can go into before. I'm not sure how much debt you can go into before it kicks you off. It's endless? I don't think it's endless. But I think at some point, whenever I get to play again, I'm going to sell my truck. I don't like the fact it's on the left-hand side. It's on the complete wrong side of the truck. So I'm going to sell my truck, buy another truck with the wheel on the correct side of the cabin. And, yeah, we'll start building it up. Oh, you did keep your streak. Maybe you should restart. I mean, let's be honest. Right. You'd have an RSQ8 right now. Do you know what's mad, Heather? You'll appreciate this if you're into your cars. The people that own my local pub, the landlord and landlady, absolutely lovely. I'm good friends with them, but the landlord runs a very successful business, and the pub is just like a fun little side project for his wife to keep her busy. She drives an RSQ8, a new RSQ8, and he drives a brand new Range Rover Defender, the Land Rover Defender. Yeah, Land Rover Defender, all in matte black, fully spec. Like, I know his business does well, but he must make so much money. Like, local pub owner around there has an AMG. Get out of the fucking way, Squid. Has an AMG GTR. Very nice. You broke your arm a week ago and you can't do anything. You're losing your mind. I know what you mean by you can't do anything there, pal. That must be rough. You're not got someone that can do it for you? You get your new car in September. When the plates change, going for an X5. You have an X2 at the minute. Very nice car. What car do I have? At the moment, I've got a Tesla Model 3 long range. But I would still have my... I had a Golf GTD beforehand. I would still have that if I hadn't had a bit of a win on stocks. I had a bit of a win on stocks, and combined with the valuation that I had done on my Golf, so I'd owned my Golf for 3 years. Volkswagen shafted me big time, so I wanted to get out of there. So I was like, I want to get rid of it anyway. I wonder what I could get for it. And I took it to this place who were also selling like reasonably priced used cars. They weren't like expensive at all, really. And I drove up there and I was like, hey, what would you give me for this? And they went round it and they offered me exactly the same as what I paid for it 3 years prior. I'd done 15,000 miles in it. Needed like $2,000 worth of work done in the August. This was in the March. And they were like, we'll give you 16.5 for it, which is exactly what I paid for it 3 years ago. I was like, done, yours. I was like, what have you got? And I had a look around and they had this Tesla, which the Tesla price at the time was one of the cheapest ones out there. And there was nothing wrong with it whatsoever. It was perfectly fine. Had low mileage. And I was like, how much is that? And he told me the price, and I'd had a bit of a win on stocks. And usually I just reinvest profits back in and keep, building. But I was like, no, do you know what? I'm going to treat myself. I never buy anything for myself, so I'm going to treat myself. And so I treat myself to a Tesla. Which I love. It's a great car. The problem with cars is I love cars, right? And I love my Tesla. But after a while, I get bored of cars. Like I love my Golf. My Golf was really the perfect car for me. The VW pissed me off, so I had to get rid of it. But after a couple years, I get bored. And I'm like, I want something new. What's the 0 to 60? It'll do 0 to 60 in about... I want to say it's about 4 seconds. Might be slightly under 4 seconds. Like, it's quick. But I get bored. So... Whoops. Like, my dream car is a 2021 M3. But those are like 50 grand at the moment. I like how I bought that. How long does it take to charge a car, and how long does the charge last? So it takes about... You can charge it at home, really, if you wanted to, and I'd never, ever have to charge it. So it'd just be charging at home. You just unplug it, drive, plug it back in. No one does 300 miles in a day, really. So just plug it in overnight before we'd have a full tank every day. I don't do that, though. I use superchargers. I have a supercharger not far, like, within a small walk's distance of my gym. So... I can go and charge my car, leave it plugged in, takes about 30 minutes on a supercharger, and I'll get 300 miles out of that. So I'll park up, plug it in, go in the gym, do a bit of cardio, or my first couple of exercises, and when I'm done, walk back out, unplug my car, drive it to the car park for the gym, and carry on. You charge, you get groceries, yeah. Super easy. Super easy. I mean, the reality... So, the weird part is, though, it'll do, like, 0, or, like, it wouldn't ever be 0, but it would do, like, 1 or 2% battery up to 80 in, like, 20, 25 minutes. Right? And most of the time, you'll probably stop with, like, 20%. Charge to 80, and it will take 10, 15 minutes. But to go from 80 to 100 takes like 20 minutes. Like, it slows right down at the top end. So, if you just have to top yourself up before you get home to plug it in, you could just park for literally 5 minutes, and it would give you another 80, 100 miles, and then you can carry on your journey. Get home, plug it in when you get home, leave it overnight charging, next day you got a full tank. Like, it does not take long. At all. Yeah, and if you're doing more than that anyway, chances are you just stop off and have a piss or grab a bite to eat or something. You can plug it in, come back, and you've got another couple hundred miles. Like, it's so easy. Yeah, nice balls, mate. How much does that charge cost you? So it depends as the rates do change. Charging at home is obviously cheaper. You can do at home, if you charge on a cheap at-home tariff, because you can get cheap overnight tariffs in the UK. If you were to do that, you can do about 10,000 miles, and it will cost you about £150. About $200, you do about 10,000 miles. But that's on a cheap overnight tariff, best case scenario. For me, using superchargers, it's quite a lot more expensive. It's about 33 to 45 pence a kilowatt, depends where you are. So to get 300 miles of range, or, well, it's never empty. So to get 270-ish miles of range, cost me about £15. So somewhere around there. About £15, about $20. Which in the UK is about, it cost me about half the price of diesel using superchargers. If I was to charge at home, it would cost me essentially nothing. Using a cheap overnight tariff, of course. In Canada, my house, my car is about $15 a month to keep it charged. It's nothing really, is it? Like, no, I would fucking... Octopus are one of the best for it, aren't they? I have heard about those guys. I think it's like 7 pence a kilowatt overnight. And that's how you get your you get £150, you do 10,000 miles, which is insane. How often are batteries replaced? So you can do so a battery pack, if you push it to the limit, will do about 500,000 miles. And took care of it. You don't really see many internal combustion engine cars with 500,000 miles on them that people are buying, right? And a battery pack, I think it's like 10 or 12 years or something like that. Like, it's not a problem. And I think they're about 10 grand to replace. They're quite expensive to replace, but when you take into account how much like servicing of other parts of cars would cost you over 12 years, it's basically it's still probably cheaper. Like, you never have to have new brake pads because you never brake because it does it all itself with regen braking. There's no moving parts in an engine, so none of that needs to be serviced. Like, the cost to run it is essentially nothing. And maintenance, other than, it's basically just tyres, maybe the occasional brake pad after like 10 years or something. And a little bit of oil for the brakes themselves, and that's pretty much it. So, it's really not that bad. Do you like electric cars or normal cars better? That's a really tricky question. I need sponges. That's a tricky question that I don't know the answer to. The acceleration of electric cars is just unmatched. Like, that instant power, oof, is just crazy. So cool. However, I do miss the sound of an engine. I like the sound of an engine. So I don't even know if I can answer that. What's better to drive? Again, I don't even know. I like driving both. Like, the Tesla, like, practicality wise, you don't have to do anything. It's like driving a go-kart. It's just forward. It's just one pedal. That's all it is. Accelerate and it'll brake itself. And a little reverse. Accelerate, brake. Like, it's that it. It's a tricky one. I don't know. I don't know. I wish there was a fully electric minivan. There is a fully electric minivan. It's called a VW ID Buzz. Yeah, I mean, I completely agree, Pixelated. I think for most people, an electric car is probably better. If you just got to drive 20, 30 miles a day, even if it was 50, 60 miles a day, you plug it in at home, you drive around town, it was way cheaper for you to have an electric car. And it would just be better. However, if you're somebody that's driving hundreds and hundreds of miles a day, which there are people that do that, even though it's more expensive, I'd probably take the diesel option. You drive 400 kilometers a day, electric's been great. Yeah, but the myth of you can't do long distances in electric cars is so... It's just crazy. So untrue. Like, if I go... sometimes I'll do Manchester and back for, like, to go watch United or whatever. And that'll be... It's 180 miles each way. Ish. Actually, it might be a little bit more than that. How far is it? Hold on. Let me have a quick look. I want to go to Old Trafford. Sorry, it's 170 miles each way. What's that in kms? Miles to kilometers. Whoops. 550 kilometers. I have to stop once for 20 minutes to go grab food. And while that's going on, I just plug my car in and I can get there and home, no problem. That's another reason why I love having the Tesla pixelated. The superchargers, there's no cards, there's no RFID, there's nothing like that. You literally just drive up to it, you just plug your car in. It'll automatically charge your bank account with how much it costs. And then you just unplug it and drive off. Like, there's no cards, there's no tapping, there's no prepaying, nothing like that. You just drive up to your to any Tesla charger in the country, plug your car in, it'll charge, unplug it, it'll automatically charge you, and off you go. And just drive off. So good. I love having that. Yeah, plug it in, unplug it, and off you go. You don't have to do anything. It will tell you on your screen how much it costs. So you know how much you're being charged. And see you later. Ow. Surprised with this sponge has lasted this long in. Is there drops? No. You're very late to the party on those ones, friend. We get an F in the chat for all the salmon that are about to die here. 3 of them. Let's put them in there. To flop about. Rest in peace. They have pixelated. Do you know what? It fucking pisses me off. I hate that they've opened it up to other people. Not because I don't want other cars there. I have no issue with other cars being there. The problem is this, right? So Tesla chargers are laid out like this. Okay? And so on and so forth. And the bays are here. Sorry. The bays are slightly off from the actual chargers, right? So there's something like this. So when you drive up and you reverse in, because the charger's on this side of the car, and you plug in, it works for everybody, right? You plug in, happy days. But now they've opened it up to everybody. Some of these fucking cars have the charging on the front, right? So some fucker drives up, parks here. His charge is over here on this side of the car because it's on the fucking front of it. Taycans have it. Quite a few of them have it. So he'll take the charger from this one and plug it into his car there. Well, now this one can't be used by anybody because you can't use it here because there either isn't one or there's one here for somebody else. And this one is for this bay that can't be used. So now this guy's technically using 2 chargers. So on the map of the car, it will tell you the charge is available. And then you get there and it's not because some prick has just parked and he's using 2 and using the wrong one. And then if somebody comes along and parks here, they can't even use a charger. It's a fucking nightmare. So annoying. So annoying. Right. You want to use this network? Go and buy a fucking Tesla. Prick. Why am I suffering? Because of somebody else. I'm out to piss you off. Mate, I'll slash your tyres, Pixel. Slash your tyres, mate. Go and use your fucking BP pulse and all that shit. Go and use your fucking BP pulse. It doesn't even work half the time. And charges 90 pence a kilowatt. We got through quite a few there with just 1 stack. Honestly, it does my head in. I'm all for inclusivity, but I cannot stand when somebody's taking up 2 because they're parked in 1. It's so irritating. I mean, yes, Perceiver, but the problem is you can't use somebody else's Tesla charger because the cable won't reach it. So you're screwed. Make a long cable, it's an easy fix. So the problem isn't the longer cable, the problem is knobs charging in places they shouldn't be charging. That's the problem. People like fucking pixelated over there. Yeah, that's why you have left and right fuel stations for the exact problem. I don't know if you've ever been near Rugby, Pixelated. It's one of my favourite places to charge. They have literally 40 Tesla chargers there. And you pull up there, there's always chargers available. Some work for the left, some work for the right. So it's easy for everybody. It's probably my favourite place in the world to charge. I love it. There's just hundreds of them. No, I didn't see this GigaHub thing new. I did not. I can't talk about the NEC anymore. It makes me sad. It makes me sad that Insomnia is dead. It's gone. It's not a Tesla charging point design flaw. It's because you fucking plebs coming along. They were designed for Teslas. I think they are solving it with the new version of it, but still, it's not the point. You couldn't be more wrong, Hanger. Electric is the future. As these battery packs and things become more and more efficient and ranges start climbing up to the 500-600 mile mark, that'll be when the real damage is done, I think. Which is already happening. Like, if you really think deep it, internal combustion is such an outdated technology. Such an outdated technology. Hydrogen is cheaper, sure. But building a hydrogen network is not going to happen. The infrastructure to do hydrogen is not there at all. Better for the environment. Maybe, but the infrastructure is just not there. You can't do it. Like, the amount of hydrogen fuel stations you would need. I think the UK has 2 in the whole country. But to build a new one is so difficult. Hey Bassoon, how are you, man? Yeah, I mean, the safety of hydrogen can also be questioned. I mean, electric, you can as well, but if hydrogen goes wrong and explodes, that ain't going to be good, is it? It's only 22, Mason. What are you on about? It is perfect beer weather. Granted, that is intentional, Panther. That hydrogen burn-off is in part of the design. That is intentional. But it is good beer weather. I don't drink anymore, though. I have seen the lights and realised that alcohol is just not good. Okay. Excuse me? Yes, Kaz. Yes. I know. Might come as a shock to you. I have retired from alcohol until about 5 o'clock today when England played. Come on, England. I've not drank since... When was the last time I had a beer? I don't even know. Friday? I think I had a beer on Friday. Oh no, I had a bottle of Verhepsteffen on Saturday. That was it. I mean, it's now Thursday. Hydrogen simply cannot be contained in any vessel. It will leak through the size because of size of its atoms. I don't think hydrogen. I don't think containing it is the issue. There is a reason that happens with that rocket. Like it's not leaking. Like there is actually. I can't remember exactly what it is off the top of my head, but there is a reason for it. It's something like the engines blast it out before it's ignited by a separate igniter. So it's already coming up the side of the rockets, which is why it all sets alight and the whole rocket goes up in flames before it goes off. Something like that. Like, I don't think a Toyota Mirai leaks hydrogen. I don't think so. I could be wrong, but I'm fairly sure it doesn't. Perhaps he was talking about rocket related. Although, no, I don't know. I'm not sure. Just had 2 days at a Rammstein concert. Your liver is hating you right now. Jesus. Jesus. Sounded like it had been months at least. And then he says last Friday. That's quite a long time. Someone that used to drink 6 days a week. I'm quite happy with my not had a beer since last Friday. It was actually Saturday, but still. I also can just not drink. Like, if I don't want to drink, I just won't. I'm very stubborn. If I say I'm not going to do something, I won't do it. Like, I said I'll do dry January, and I just did it. Like, it wasn't a struggle. I just did it. Well, true. Yeah, I don't think hydrogen cars will ever work. There's just no infrastructure for it. There's no infrastructure. It'll be electric, and that'll be it. Oh, you're allergic to... Wait, what are you allergic to, guys? Your dad drank like a fish once a year. He went dry for a month. He lived to 96. That's pretty good going. That is pretty good going. Do you know what I think is unbelievable for you? And it might just be in my own head. And that's totally fine. But saunas. Just getting a massive sweat on in a sauna. Because you can't replicate that through exercise. You can't sweat that much through exercise. You have to have heat. Serious heat. And you genuinely feel like your whole body's just had a massive clear out. Well, there's already companies that recycle batteries, Pedro, and you can reuse like 80-90% of it to make a new battery. Like that technology will improve. You know, ranges of electric cars will continue to go up and up and up. It's already coming into the 500 range now, slowly. Not a million miles away from that. Like, it'll happen. It's just a matter of time. Yeah, I think the saunas are so good for you. Still water in the last one? Yeah, I know. It's down there. I don't know what this is, though. I think this is like a fucking underwater cave or some shit. I know. Electric can't be the long-term answer. I think electric will probably have a significant term. Same as internal combustion. Maybe not as long as internal combustion. I'm sure that at some point there'll be some fucking dark matter technology that allows you to fucking drive around endlessly. But things come and go, you know? Imp gave a good example. VCRs are replaced by DVDs. DVDs are replaced by these streaming networks. And eventually, same thing will happen with anything. Any industry, really. I don't think it matters what industry it is. But everything in time will be replaced. Eventually, the fucking smartphone will be irrelevant, and you'll have... I don't even know. I don't even know what you'll have. You'll probably have a fucking virtual thing from a chip that you can have in your head where you can just type on shit, put screens up everywhere, like an Apple Vision Pro, but in your eyes. Like, it'll happen. It's just a matter of time. Maybe your phone won't even have a screen. Maybe it'll just be a little frame that you tap a button and this, like, display comes that you can type on. Slovenia, Serbia. Who do you have? Serbia. Oh my giddy aunt. Yeah, fuck that. That's a future button problem. Immediately no. But this is what I mean. Like, things will... Technology progresses. Right. That's the reality. At some point in time, everything will be obsolete. Yeah, that dude that had Neuralink put in him, that shit's amazing. Like, I can't comprehend in my head how you can control something with your thoughts. Like, you don't even have to move your eyes. You literally just have to go, I could be staring up over here and just go, in my brain, I can just be like, right, open up Google Chrome, type in the search bar. What do I fancy watching? I don't know, ASGF movie. And you look across, and it's been done. You'll be like, play, and you just think, play the first video, and it'll play it. I'll scroll down. Like, that's just mental. Mental. I don't quite know how I feel about how I'd feel about having a chip put into my brain, but like, I don't know if they can be hacked. Presumably not, but I don't even imagine the thought of that. Someone just takes over you. Fuck that. I'll leave that Neuralink stuff. So yeah, I think I agree. But then you ask the question, what if something like Neuralink caught on to the level of iPhones and stuff like that, where if you didn't have one, you'd be at a massive life disadvantage. Whether that be business or knowledge or... And I don't know the answer to that question. I don't know the answer to that question. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Imagine fucking Panther. Imagine that happening. You're just chilling. Like, what a lovely day it is outside. Boom! The new McDonald's Big Mac, you know. Your whole life's paused temporarily to advertise you the new McDonald's Big Mac. Are you one of the persons that think Bedrock is shit? No, I don't play Bedrock, but I don't think it's shit. Sad face. Why is that a sad face? Because I don't play Bedrock. Look, Bedrock is great. Java is better. I'm sorry that that's the reality of the situation. Yeah, man. I mean, the future is exciting, but also scary. Like, this AI generation that's coming up. It's exciting, but it's also scary. Like, the things that AI could do, if used correctly, could change the entire world. Like, imagine it being able to study the DNA of a human for illnesses and just be able to, in a matter of a snowball effect, figure out every single thing, solve every single problem. Like cancer, yeah, just edit this part of the cell with a pill or something, bang, it'll fix it, you know. Asthma, that can't be cured. Edit this part, it'll fix it, like. That sort of shit will happen. Like, it will. Barton growing up watching The Matrix, watching Terminator The Matrix, I'll pass on AI. I mean, it's coming whether you like it or not. Like, that's the reality of it. Now, is there going to be a fucking generation of bots that fucking come along and teach themselves to take over the Earth? Probably not. But could AI do damage? I think so. I actually think if AI gets advanced enough, which it will, then it could be more dangerous than something like a nuclear bomb. But who knows, man? Oh, if it happens, I completely agree, Plasma. Humans fuck most things up, so most likely it will happen. Something will go drastically wrong. And if you need me, I'll be in the pub. The world's coming to an end. The AI army of robots are coming. I'm going to the boozer. Like, I am going to the boozer. See ya. I want a nice pint. And I'll wait for the AI army of robots to come and fuck me up. And until then, I'm going to sit with my beer. I don't know who they are, W. Well, this is going remarkably well. We're nearly done. Oh my god, it's 20 past 2. What the fuck? When did that happen? Apparently we're 20 minutes overtime. Not bad. Take care, Curly. Have a good one. Apparently I've been enjoying the rest of the stream. Yeah, say if the nuclear thing happens, the nuclear war kicks off, and I get a 4-minute warning saying you're going to die. I'm going to stroll up to the pub and have a beer. Absolutely. How does the Twitch cake work? You can't get them anymore. They're gone. Take care, Curly. Have a good one. I don't know if I already said that to you. Well, if everyone has the same idea and you're stuck in a queue for the beer when it happens. I don't know. I hadn't thought that far ahead. I'll take a can with me. I'll just ask for a glass and pour it my own. Four-minute warning, I'm ordering a beer. I'm not ordering a beer, I'm ordering a whiskey that I can't normally afford. Just stall having to pay for it for 4 minutes. You'll be fine. I'm doing good, Rachel. How are you? And this got fucking morbid. This stream went from talking about kebabs and delicious food to the end of the world. So, there you go. We are leaving the show here for the day, folks. I've got to go. I'm sorry about the power issues earlier and the power going out. Obviously, there's nothing I can do about it, but I will be back live again tomorrow. If you look at your clock, we're at 4 hours and 20 minutes when we'll be here tomorrow. Heads up, I'm live tomorrow. I'm not live Saturday. I'm live Sunday, and then I'm gone Monday to Saturday. So, yeah. But we'll be live anyway tomorrow, so we'll see you all then. Please do stay safe. Please look after yourselves. Stay awesome. It's very important you stay awesome. Feel free to spam the channel with hearts. I don't know if anybody's live to go raid. We'll go say hello if there is. Oh, actually. Oh, I'll AFK the Guardian Farm after I've ended. But thank you for your patience. I appreciate you all very much. I did want to watch some of Dead Pine's Mad Pack speedruns, which I can actually do today. So maybe we go say hi to him. Yeah, I'm going to say hi to Dead Pine again. I kind of want to see his speedruns going on. Oh, Cyborg's on as well. But thank you for all the bits, all the subs, everything like that, guys. You're all fucking amazing. I'm gonna send you over to Dead Pine again because he's I mean, he's a legend and he's playing some Mad Pack speedruns, which I want to watch. So, if you want to go say hi to him, please do. Very good friend of mine here on Twitch. I will see you all live again tomorrow morning for more hardcore. Stay safe, stay awesome, look after yourselves, and until then. Follow all the social medias as well. Sorry, follow Twitter. I always tweet when I go live. Updates on the streams. Instagram for my personal life. YouTube for extra content. The VODs channel for everything you may have missed. No. We said spam the channel with hearts, not random shit. The VODs channel for everything you may have missed. And TikTok's going to have a lot of content coming soon as well. Maybe I'll even do some TikTok content while I'm away. Like on my phone. Reviewing cocktails or something. I don't fucking know. We'll see. You can see me gradually get more and more pissed. Who knows? Maybe we'll do that. That could be good fun. We'll do... drink. This is my first drink all the way through to my last drink of the day when I'm just battered. We'll see then. We go to Dead Pine, folks. I'll see you all tomorrow. Much love. Stay awesome. And until then, look after yourselves. Peace out. Follow everything. Follow all the socials. I love you all. Goodbye, everybody.